Okay, hi, Jay here. I'm going to show you how the dealer programs keys for your Nissans and Infinitis. It's not really something that most mechanics can do. There's a security card involved and all kinds of ways that you need to get a key code so you can program these keys. I'll show you how we do it here at the dealer. Right now I have in front of me is the Consult 3 Plus. We can also use the Consult 2. And there's also an older program called Consult 3, which was out before the Plus, that can also program keys. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Immobilizer. Next, we're going to be working on a 2011 Infiniti G37. One thing I forgot to mention, gotta have the hazard lights on. That's how you wake up the BCM. Okay, it's going to give you a warning that you see the ignition is off. Just close and it's going to continue. Obviously, you can see it has to take a while to load here. Okay, we're going to go and perform key registration. We're going to register a key. It warns you that when you do this procedure, it's going to erase all keys for the vehicle. So if you have any other keys that are not with the car, they will not work in the car. Whenever you have keys programmed or an ECM replaced or BCM replaced, all keys need to be at the dealer. So all keys can be reprogrammed to the vehicle. Okay, once to make sure that the ignition is off. If the ignition is off, we go to next. Okay, this is the fun part. Now it's giving you a pin read, okay? That pin read you have to take and go into a Nissan program, okay, that you will minimize, called Assist. Now the Assist has a program built into it that requires the username with first and last name, the VIN number of the vehicle before it can actually go to this system where it actually decodes the key. So that is the hardest part about the whole thing that really deters a lot of people from being able to do this. Now I already printed out my codes because I was already on that page and decoded it already to make things go a little quicker, being things are pretty slow as it is. Okay, I entered in my PIN. I click next. Now the steering wheel that was locked now turns. I heard the steering wheel release activate. So now the steering wheel is not locked. I can go ahead and press the start button. Hello? Oh shoot. Need the keys. Alright. You have a fob slot where remotes, let's see, here we go. Where remotes can go into over here on the side, okay? That's where you would put the key to program it. Now, if you don't have the fob slot, on push-button start vehicles, you actually will be holding the remote over the start button. Now, if you had a regular mechanical key, this is when you would have the key already in ignition. You would be turning it to the on position. Now I put the remote in the fob slot. Now my ignition turns on, okay? Notice it now sees the ignition has been turned on, so it's proceeding to the next step. Okay, now it gives you all the directions on what to do and how to program the key, step by step. Okay, so basically I know this by heart, so what we're doing is we are turning off the hazards, taking the key out, switching to the other key, putting that key in, pressing the start button, and you're watching the security light flash 5 times. Once you've done that, take the key back out again, the ignition turns off, take the key, go back to your first key that you had in there, put that in the slot, Come back around again. Start button. Security light blinks 5 times again. Okay? Now, after it's done that, now we're done. So we're going to go over here. It's going to ask us to do the same thing for a second key, which I already did. Now it's going to ask us to check it all out and test it, see, make sure it works. So that's all done. So now we're going to show you that it works. Okay, we're going to turn the ignition off. We're going to take the key out of the fob slot. Close the door. Hit the remote. Locks. Hit the other remote. Locks. Unlocks. Okay, you can open the door. Close the door. And I think now, if I press the start button, yeah, no, it wants to do that. Sometimes you got to put the key in the fob slot for the first initial start after programming the keys. Put the key in the fob slot and all the ignition will come on. Hit the start button again. Low. I did that before too when I tested this. Let's try it again. Turn the ignition off. Oh, hey, there it goes. Steering wheel lock, really, just locked. Locked. Now I can close the door. And the car starts. Alright, now that's how keys are programmed. I promised you I'd show you what Consult 3 looks like. Enable launch. Oh, that's right, because I got to close that first. Don't give me those warnings. There we go. There's Consult 3. Okay, just for hanging horseshoes, the key programming is a little different. C3. I'll just take you to, well, I used the wrong VI. Anyway, that's how key programming is done. If you have any questions on this, you can always ask me. I'll do the best I can to get back to you. Thanks, Jay.